Hi, welcome to Amazon Unfiltered. My name is Ama and I own Amazon Café. It's a small cafe in the south of France by the Atlantic in a small tourist town or village, we could even say, because it's really small, except from summer when it's really, really busy. But yeah, I own a cafe since 8 years, and a lot of times I have people coming in telling me like, oh, this is my dream. I love this. I want to own a cafe one day. And sometimes I get into deeper conversation with them and I say like, yeah, but it's not just the fun side where you serve coffees and smile. There's a lot behind it because it is a business and it's the business that is supporting my life and my family. So I thought, I don't know, we have thousands of stories, like cool stories, not so cool stories. But I thought, why not share a little bit more about the reality of what it's like to own a small cafe? And maybe me at the time, I would have wished to see some of those stories of people and what challenges they had to go through. And sorry if sometimes I'm stumbling. It's like I'm completely new to this system, and also I need to check my notes sometimes because I think I tried to structure this podcast a little bit, or not podcast, video, whatever we want to call it. And so to get a little bit more into it, my name is Ama. I'm a trained chef and restaurant manager. I work since I am 14 in hospitality, and I've spent a good time in bars, restaurants, cafes, and I still struggle. Like, it doesn't equal out the whole image of what owning your own hospitality business is. And I have a great team that works with me, but sometimes it's hard, and sometimes it's great also. Most of the time it's great. But yeah, so I thought I'm gonna do a podcast or like a video channel on this. So when I started Amazon Cafe, I was the only one in our town because there was no coffee culture in France. I'm German, so I come from a country that has a lot of coffee culture, like most of the northern European places at that time. And so when I arrived here, it was quite surprising. There was not really coffee shops, not really coffees for takeaway. There were no big coffees. Coffee culture looked a lot different. Brunch wasn't really a thing. And so I started and I created Amazon Cafe, which is like the place to take a break, to come, to have breakfast, to have cake, to have coffee, to have homemade drinks. That was basically the idea, to just give a spot where you can hang out during the day with your friends, by yourself, have a nice chat. And so by now I'm here since a while, so it's 8 years and I'm kind of settled. But yeah, it's that's how it came to be basically. And then we went through a lot because I opened in 2018, and so the first years were crazy years. I created amazing relationships with my employees because we went through like the craziest team building, business building period. It exploded. We were the only place, so it was like full on all the time. We kind of were trying to catch up with the demand. Then COVID happened, which was still a really, really crazy period. After that, like other events happened, and so we went through different phases of the business. At the moment, we're in a more difficult position because it gets quite hard to keep your business afloat with the circumstances of the world, of the economics, even also of personal circumstances. And but I don't know, I had the feeling like I wanted to memorize this for myself, because I think it's something I've built over 8 years, and I thought, why not share it? Maybe some of the stuff can be useful to anybody. Maybe some of the stories make you laugh. Maybe they don't do anything, but then I'd still have all this information for myself. So I thought I will more likely go into this, and I will try to keep this format quite short. Like, this is basically kind of like the intro video, but I think I would like to have videos lasting about 10 minutes maybe, because I think most of the topics can be explained within 10 minutes. I have no idea how this is going to be evolving. I don't know if I'm going to talk with other people at a certain point. If I feel like this is absolutely not my vibe, and I'm going to stop. I don't know. I just thought I'd give it a try. It's been something that's been on my mind for several years, and I'm really not good at writing. So I was like, okay, maybe if I make videos or if I talk about it, it's going to be easier. I could do this in French because I own a business in France, but to be really honest and fair, I feel more comfortable in English. It's easier for me. I know the words, I know the sentences. So yeah, like I said, maybe you're gonna like this, maybe you're not gonna like this. I'm just gonna go with the flow and start. So see you soon for the next episode.